All right, wow, well that was very informative. I will never forget your presentation, Antonio. That is seared into my memory, and I can't wait for Professor Mayling to comment on it.
Okay.
All right, our next presenter is Willemien, and she has a lot of cool things to teach us.
Yeah.
You do, you do.
Those don't exist. Longing for not where they are.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite cartoon. I have that. Substitute teachers for substitute plan.
All right, good morning, everybody. It's great to see all of you again, and I've met some new people, and thank you for all the presentations so far. I've learned a lot, and it's made me more nervous now. So, thanks for that. Okay, so let me see. 5 months down the line, what has happened so far? It has been a challenge, right? New school, new colleagues, new students, but it's been a good challenge. I've enjoyed it so far. It's really interesting and fun. Teaching English at Zhongxing Primary School, we have 3 main parts. We teach English at school, like normal classes. Then we have the English village, where other schools come to our school, come to visit our school. And we have a mobile English village where we go to other schools, and if you're lucky like me, you get to go to Jibei for a week, which is another island. Jibei, sorry. Okay, but it was good fun. Okay, so in grade 1 and 2, I think it's great that they start at such a young age. The biggest problem though is that they don't understand what I'm saying, basically, right? But I have 2 great co-teachers, Cindy and Ashley, and they make my life a lot easier. So I would like to give Cindy and Ashley just a short time to tell us a little bit more about co-teaching.
Oh, well played. Well played.
If they like you once, they no longer like you anymore. All right.
Okay, I start from first grade. We have 3 classes a week with learning to co-teaching. Then I also have 1 English class Wednesday afternoon teaching together. Then how did I assist her? I think that is if children they don't understand, I try to explain. But first time I will say listen, listen. But teacher Willemien first. Then later I will give you a minute to ask. It's my way, okay? Just as the last presenter said, Antonio said, before the class, after Willemien sent the lesson plan to me, I will download the video that we may use in advance for her. And then we will discuss the activity that will be that is maybe suitable for the students or not. And during the class, we will check the result of the students' learning. And of course, I will help Willemien to do the classroom management. And after the class, we will discuss and adjust the activity that carried out in the first class. Yeah, that's all.
some co-teachers, lucky me. All right. So what I like about the co-teaching, like I said, it really helps a lot with discipline, and it's always good to have an extra set of eyes in the classroom, not just for discipline, but to help the kids. Maybe some of them are struggling a bit, and to see who needs a bit of help. I have a video of an example of a co-teaching that worked not too badly, but this was when the professor came from Taipei to evaluate us, so the kids are really well behaved.
Too well.
Too well behaved.
Yeah, just click it.
Okay. Alright, so this is the back. This is not the way I want to go.
Just forward.
Yeah, we
don't always have the back clicky thing. Okay, Cindy, Ashley. Alright. Okay, so the English Village is when schools come to our school so they can apply online, and Cindy will organize that. And we have two parts. We have the Fisherman's Wharf Cafe and we have the Life Center. So the school can beforehand, they choose a topic. For example, at the cafe they can choose something like pizza or waffle or oatmeal cookies. And at the Life Center we'll do things like supermarket, sports or whatever. And usually we will, 1 hour, I will do 1 hour and then Spencer will do another hour. And then Mobile English Village is when we go out to the other schools. Like I said, I went to Jibei. Jibei, is that the right pronunciation? And almost every Tuesday we go to other schools. And I enjoy it a lot. It takes a lot of work beforehand to make sure you've got everything ready. Because if you forget something, you forgot it, okay? The school is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away. Or you can forget your whole flash drive, like I did, with all your presentations and everything you need on it. But luckily, I could call Cindy, and Cindy emailed everything to me. Right. I think the difficult part with the Mobile English Village and with the English Village when they come to our school is that you don't know their level of English. So maybe you prepare this kick-ass lesson and they're just staring at you because they don't understand what you're saying. So you have to be flexible and able to adjust. Something that I use a lot is easy ESL games. Oh, yeah, you know it. All right. It's on. You can find it on YouTube, and it just makes the Monday more interesting to practice sentence patterns, games, anything like that. Games that I've used examples are Frogger, when you put the flashcards on the floor and the kids just jump over it saying the words or saying a sentence pattern. The second one is memory game. You know memory game where you turn over the cards and you have to find two that's the same. With this one, I used little clock cards. So the kid would turn around the card and then the other kid asks, what time is it? And they have to say, what time is it? So it's just a more fun way to practice sentence patterns again and again and again. And then this one is Pictionary. Each team gets a small whiteboard and a marker. And then one kid from the team comes to the front. They pick a vocabulary card, and the kids go back and they have to draw as quickly as possible. And the other kids in the team have to guess what word it is, and the first team gets the point. All right, and a game that I like a lot is Tic-Tac-Twist. It's 2 games in one. It's paper, scissors, stone, and tic-tac-toe. All right, so I'll show you a short video, and if you don't understand what's going on, then I'll explain a bit more. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so then just life in general, life in Penghu. Okay, living on an island is hard. It's not easy. You know, there's no Costco, no Carrefour. You know, it's flat. Not that many trees. You know, it took me a while to adjust to this. Okay, but all in all, it's really great, except for the wind in winter. They were not kidding when they said it gets windy. Alright? Like I told a few people, I was actually blown past the entrance to my apartment building. I was literally just like running down the street and I can't stop. But yeah, I've got Ashley and Spencer and Cindy, and without these guys, life would have been a lot harder. So thank you so much for all your help and answering all my gazillions of questions. And I ask so many questions, and they're always, always helpful. I really appreciate that. And to the other guys in Peru, thanks to you too. I'll see you again in spring. I don't go out in the winter, it's windy. And the only thing that's really missing now is Mike. Yeah, he left us way too soon. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was very nice. Thank you. All right, I'm going to make this announcement.